What's going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another hate along for this weekend. Some more La Liga action, and we're gonna be watching the ops. We're gonna be watching those other bums that are in this league that think that they might have a chance at winning La Liga. I'm talking about Racismo FC, Espanyol versus Atleti. Let's see how this game goes. I'm very interested and I'm intrigued in how Atleti are going to play because they've had a very busy summer window. And I actually do rate a couple of the players that they've brought in. Now, you guys should already know. I think Diego Simeone is washed. I think he should be leaving Atleti. It's kind of like a Wenger at Arsenal situation. Like, you've been there long enough. The end is near. You're no longer at your peak levels, right? Atleti have gone trophyless for like the last, 3-4 seasons now? It's like, and he's spending a lot of money, even though he tries to play the underdog gimmick and say, oh, how can Atleti compete? Yeah, brother, you are like the second active manager with the most transfer net spend. It's fucking crazy. So anyways, we're here, hoping that Espanyol can do something for us. And it should be a good game. Big up to the damn chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications. And let me know what you're saying for this match with your score predictions, with the starting 11s. And I also want to know, what are your expectations for Atleti this season? Do you think they win something? They're in all the competitions that Real Madrid and Barcelona are in. Can they leave this season with some kind of silverware? I actually think they can, based off the window that they've had. Like, I rate Thiago Almada, right? Alex Baena is a very good player as well. So, they're making some moves. But hopefully, their La Liga campaign kicks off with an L. But, what's up, guys? Second watch-along of the day. We were live on Carnage Extra, where we watched Manchester United versus Arsenal. That was a decent game. Hopefully this one's a little bit more entertaining. And then after this match, I will be dropping the match preview for Real Madrid versus Osasuna. So you guys gotta have those notifications turned on so that you don't miss any of the content that I drop. And if you're not in the Discord, right, the link for that is gonna get dropped in the live chat throughout the stream. Same thing if you're not subscribed to the second channel. The link for that will get dropped in the stream as well. And if you want to become a member, right? If you want to get a badge next to your name, if you want to get access to the Madrid emoji, right? Shit, we even got the Barca emoji, but we don't have the Atleti one. Maybe I'll add that in there. But if you guys want to get access to the custom badges, if you want to get that, look, you guys see it right here. Point is, the link is pinned at the top. But nah, let me see what you guys are saying. Yo, Kingsley, what's good, bro? Man said, yo, Carnage, we meet again. Why does this sound like you're a boss battle? Like you're unavoidable fade that I cannot skip. Man said, we meet again. I don't know whether to be scared or to be happy that we're meeting again. What are you trying to say, Kingsley? Nah, big up, my guy. Come on, G. Bro, don't like your new scoreboard. The other one is better. This one is ass, in my opinion. You know what? Fair enough. I respect that you're being honest with me. You guys know, I'm always trying to shake things up here on the channel. So, I always experiment. I like the new scoreboard. I think people, for a majority, in terms of like what they think, I think a majority of the people like the new scoreboard as well. But this is not the one that we're going to be using all season. I'll use it here and there. But we're going to rock out with this one right now. Where's this Atleti game at? The Atletico, no, not Atletico, the Athletic Bilbao game, sorry. I'm seeing somebody say that they just scored, or did Sevilla score? Let me see. It should be. Okay, here we go. I'm about to pull it up right now. Yeah, we'll have that game on until this Atleti match kicks off. Oh, shit. 3-2. Yeah, Bilbao 3. Sevilla 2. Wow, okay. Damn, this must have been a good fucking game then. Nico Williams got taken off. Yo, anybody that watched that game, because I didn't. How did Nico Williams play? Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, that membership badge looks nice next to your name. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is just beautiful. Let's see. What are we saying? Julian Alvarez hat trick incoming. Yeah, I think he's going to have a big season. He was really good last year. So I expect him to be a little bit better because now he's had a whole season to adapt. And I think he's going to be Atleti's best player. And he has a bunch of creators with him as well. Like, you got Thiago Almada who's going to be there, right? Like Alex Baena. You still got Antoine Griezmann as well. Yeah, I expect Julian Alvarez to get at least like 19 to 20 La Liga goals. Has to, if he can stay fit. Let's see. Back-to-back trophyless seasons for these bums. Yeah, fuck them, bro. Yeah, I think they are going to finish third. But I'm more so saying, like, do you think they can win the UCL? I think they can win either the Spanish Super Cup or Copa del Rey. I think Atleti do have a very good chance of winning one of those. But yeah, I don't see the league. They always start, like, bro, Atleti always have a good start, right? Like, they always play well. And then towards the end of the season, when it's a three-headed race, they always fall off. That's just what Atleti do, bro. Now, you know what? I actually think that they're trying to change up how they play, which is why they made so many attacking signings. Like, and they've brought in players that are very technically gifted, that are good on the ball. So I don't think we're going to see Atleti play that park the bus, sit back, defend. I think they're going to be a more attacking side this season, which is why we're doing this game. Because I just want to see what it's going to look like for them. I am interested, like I said, to start off. Oi! Oh. Bilbao in with the chance. Yeah, they could have doubled their lead. Could have been up 4-2 right there. Apart from Barca and Madrid, which team has made the signing of the season in La Liga? I'm looking at Thiago Almada. I think Thiago Almada is a fantastic player, bro. I think he's going to cook with Atleti. I'm going to be honest. I think he's starting in this game. We're going to look at the 11s in a few minutes, but I expect him to have a very good season. I really like him. I'm surprised that it's taken this long for him to get that big move. Remember, he was like a wonder kid in Argentina, but then he went to America. He signed with Atlanta United, was tearing up the MLS, and then I think he got a move to, Botafogo, which is another weird decision. He's cooking in Brazil. Then he gets a move to Lyon, and now I believe he's at Atleti. I think that's how his career path has went. I expect him to do well. It's crazy if you think about it, because Real Madrid are Brazil FC, Atleti are Argentina FC. It's nothing but Argentinians at that club. And yet they can't find a way to win. Did Nico Williams cook? No way. I don't rate Nico Williams. I think he's massively overrated, bro. Did he cook today? I just turned the game on when it was 3-2 and he was getting subbed off. So I have no idea how this match went. But if he got a perfect 10, that must mean that he was on smoke today. Will Franco play on Tuesday? I think so. The only way that Franco doesn't get minutes is if we're losing or we're struggling. But I don't think we're going to be losing, and I don't think we're going to be struggling. I think Franco comes on in like the 70th minute and we'll be up like 3-0 or something like that when Franco comes on. He scored a pen. I mean, he had to do other stuff to get a perfect 10. Nico Williams is world class. I mean, maybe in another world, but not this one. Nico Williams is mid. Overrated player. Nah, don't delete your comment, bruv. I already put it up on the screen, Santi. Hold that. Hold that. Speak with chest, bruv. Speak with chest. Yeah, Johnny Cardoso is a good player as well. Is he not American? I swear he's American. Hold on. Yeah, Cardoso. Didn't they sign him from where? Betis. Yo, Cardoso is really from New Jersey. That is crazy. He is a good player, though. But when I'm looking at who I think's going to, like, stand out in terms of the new signings that Atleti made, I think it will be Thiago Almada. That guy's a baller. Cold. Like, he's very technical, can link play, has a great shot, can take corners, free kicks. Like, his all-around game as an attacker is exactly what you'd want it to be. Yeah, I don't really rate Nico Williams. I think he does a good job for Spain, right? Like, I think when he plays with better players, he does look better, yes. But overall, like in the final third, I just don't rate him. Like, he has pace, he can dribble a bit, has a little bit of tech, right? But his shooting is not that good. His decision making is not that good. To me, at least. Atleti will win a trophy this season? Which one do you think? By the way, make sure to vote on the poll for who you guys think wins this match. 74% of you are saying Atleti, and I agree. I would be shocked if they lose or drop points to Espanyol. Even though, didn't they drop points last season against Espanyol? At Espanyol's ground. I could be thinking of a different team. But I thought they dropped points against Espanyol. 8 minutes are added on in this Bilbao-Sevilla match. That's a lot of time. Man said Atleti are like Arsenal. They're always trophyless and always on the same spot. Let's see. Yeah, I think, like, I get why Nico Williams stayed. I understand it, right? He stayed because he's from that city. He can go down as a legend at that club. He's helped them win Copa del Rey. He's playing with his big brother. I get it. But if I was Nico Williams, I would have went to Barca. There's no way I would have stayed at Atleti. I feel like going to Barca would have been a more ambitious move. Nico Williams staying at Bilbao is just him picking comfort. He didn't want to leave his comfort zone, which is okay. They're offering or they're paying him a shit ton of money. He's getting paid top wages at Bilbao. Remember, Bilbao are a team that only sign players from that region. So they don't really spend a lot of money on transfers. So they have a lot of money to offer their best players. Nico Williams is one of the highest paid players in LaLiga and in Europe. So I get it, right? He just chose to stay where his family's at. But I would not have made that choice. I would have went to Barca if I was Nico Williams. Because at Barca, you're going to have a better chance at winning every trophy than you will by staying at Bilbao. Let's just be honest. So that could have been a good move for him, but he chose Bilbao. I mean, I don't think he'll ever get that move to Barca now. Barca would be stupid to go in for him next summer. The way that he used them to get a new contract, basically twice. Nah, that's wild, bro. Spanish Super Cup, you think Atleti can win? Okay. AC Milan will cook? I don't know. I'm not sure, bro. AC Milan, they haven't really been impressive over the last few seasons. Hopefully Luka Modric does a good job, though, right? I definitely want to see my guy succeed. I don't want Luka Modric to spend his last season playing with some dead players, man. Yeah, we did lose 1-0 to Espanyol. Yes, we did. Poor refereeing, in my opinion. Because the same player that got the assist for the winner, man studded Mbappe. But, nah, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. I know that, you know, nobody likes to talk about the decisions that go against Real Madrid. It's only the decisions that go in our favor that people want to talk about. So it's fine. Yeah, but we did lose to Espanyol 1-0 at their ground. What do you mean? Who do I think is going to win, Real Madrid or Atletico? This is not a Madrid derby. So like I don't get your question here. Yeah, it's not a Madrid derby, brother. I'm not sure like what you mean. The game is gonna be on ESPN Plus. That's how I'm watching it. It's not free. You have to pay for ESPN Plus. But there's definitely websites that are free. You're gonna just have to click the play button like 15 times. AC Milan will challenge. I don't think so. I don't think AC Milan are gonna challenge for the title. I think they'll challenge for top 4. I don't think they challenge for Serie A this season. Nah. I think Modric is gonna cook in Serie A. Modric was good for us last season off the bench. Yo, bro, Luka Modric created more chances than Pedri last season. And he was on the bench. The numbers don't lie. Luka Modric created more chances than Pedri last season. So, I think he'll do a good job at AC Milan. But, yeah, he's definitely not going to be dragging them to no league title. I just can't see that. Now, we're definitely going to lose to a team that's not Atleti and Barca. Yes, we will. It's a long season, bro. If you think we're only going to lose 1 or 2 games, then I think we lose in total this season about 4. And I don't know if that's going to hurt us in the La Liga title race or not. It just depends on what Barca and Atleti are doing. Like Dave had a talk with you? What are you talking about? What do you mean like a talk with me? We will be on Dave's channel tomorrow, though, with the Galacticos. So, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah. Big up to everybody that's in here. Oh, shit! Wait a minute. I didn't even realize that this match was only 3 minutes away from... Well, 5 minutes away from starting. What the fuck? Yo, time was moving fast. Okay. People, we got to get into the starting 11s, right? We're not going to really talk about Espanyol because we don't care. They lost their best player, which was Joan Garcia. So, you know, you would think that they're weak, right? Like, Atleti should be able to win comfortably. Drop your score predictions in the chat if you've not done so. But Atleti are out there in the 4-4-2, right? So you got Jan Oblak in goal. You have Ruggeri, yep, new signing at left back. You have Hancho and Robin Lenormand. You also have Lorente at right back. In the midfield, you have Simeone's seed. You also have Johnny Cardosa. Conor Gallagher's in the middle as well. And then you got Alex Baena left mid. And then the 2 up top, Julian Alvarez and Thiago Almada. Now, this is weird. Why is he playing Thiago Almada as a striker up top? I mean, we'll see how the system looks once it actually kicks off. But I look at Thiago Almada as more of a 10. I kind of think this formation sucks with the personnel. Like, and why is Griezmann not starting? Is Griezmann injured? No, he's not. Griezmann's just holding bench. Sorloth, bro. Fucking hell, man. I like Sorloth, man. Imagine if we had Sorloth at Real Madrid to come off the bench and you got Trent whipping crosses into the box. Oh, my God. That would be a madness. Decent bench here, though, for Atleti. Decent bench. Damn, these Espanyol fans are loud as shit. Here's how La Liga looks at the moment in the standings, people. Yeah, but I'm going Atleti. I'm going to say 3-1. I think Espanyol sneak a goal in there. Give me 3-1 Atleti. That's how I think it's going to go. But hopefully, Espanyol can do something for us. That's all. Look, I'm not asking for y'all to win, but I'm asking for y'all not to lose. Does that make sense? But yeah, we're only a few minutes away from kickoff. I think we should just end the poll right now, right? 74% of you guys are picking Atleti to win, which does make sense. Big up to everybody that voted. Yeah, let's end the poll right here. Smash that like button if you've not done so, chat. Let's try and get to 100 likes. Run that up, people.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's see. 2-1 Atleti? Okay. I feel like 2-1 is always such a safe scoreline, right? I feel like that's got to be like the most commonly predicted one. It's like 2-1. Like, if you ever hear me say 2-1, I'm playing it safe. Oh, no. So this is a 4-2-3-1. This is the lineup that Atleti just showed on screen. So SofaScore is actually wrong. Okay, if it's a 4-2-3-1, then with the personnel, that makes sense. But if you're playing Thiago Almada as a striker up top, then no. What is this moment of silence for? What did I miss? What's going on? Yo, big up to Trinidad. Come on, man. Now, look, Sorloth is an impact sub. Sorloth last season was bagging off the bench. Like, that's what he is. Sorloth is not meant to be starting games like that. Like, he'll start occasionally, right? But Sorloth is meant to be like that change of pace off the bench. Absolute unit. Man is like 6'5", built like a fucking ogre. Man like Sorloth, you know. What a signing that Atleti made, bro. They always have good strikers at Atleti. It's two things that Atleti will always have, right? Atleti will always have good strikers, and they'll always have a top goalkeeper. Don't ask me why. If Atleti are going after a striker, he's probably a baller. I'm not going to lie. I will give them credit for they have a great eye for talent when it comes to that striker department. But we are about to get kickoff, people. Yeah. Like, off the ball, it'll probably be a 4-4-2. On the ball, it's probably a 4-2-3-1. But I think, again, I expect Atleti to look very different this season. I expect them to be a lot more aggressive in attack. I don't think they're going to play so defensive. But let's see. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This player right here looked like Wonder Man from fucking Megamind. All right, and the match is kicked off. Atleti, get it started. Let's get this timer going. You know, I wasn't going to even do a hate-along for this game. I really wasn't. But then I was thinking to myself, fuck it. Why not, right? Why not? When is the K9 collab? Soon. Soon. I'm going to get him on the channel soon. Big up to K9. Bro, well, I hate when Dave sympathizes Barca. I mean, Dave's entitled to his opinions. If he likes to be kind to Barca, then, that's him, bro. Not me, though. Yeah, nah, Sorloth is a super sub. Like, that's exactly what he is. And that's what he'll be this season. And then he'll start some games. Like, he's not going to hold bench every game. But I think Sorloth off the bench is perfect. Because when you're losing or when you're drawing and when you're struggling with breaking teams down on the ground, you bring on this absolute giant and then you throw him up front. He's going to press. He's actually kind of quick as well for a player of his size. And then you whip crosses in. It gives the defense something different to think about. Corner here for Espanyol. When's the Papillon collab? I don't know, bro. It's content, bro. Why would I not hate watch Atleti? Like, what do you think? I want to see Atletico win? We're rooting for Espanyol right now. Are you mad? Matter of fact, I don't even know why the fuck are my lights red. Oh, yeah, because of the United Arsenal game. Nah, bro. Get them lights to blue. Yeah, we with Espanyol today, man. Got to get the blue lights behind me. I don't even know why they were red. Espanyol actually are looking pretty good in attack, opening 3 minutes. Yeah, but Drogba and Sorloth are two different players. Just because Drogba was starting game, unless you're talking to somebody else, I don't really see what the correlation here is of Drogba starting and Sorloth not. Leao scored. Who are AC Milan playing? And is Luka Modric starting? Let me see. AC Milan are playing Bari. Never heard of them. Is Modric starting? That's the real question. No way is Modric holding bench. Brother, I'm about to drive to Milan right now and slap their manager. Not a good ball from Almada there. I'm seeing what they're trying to do, though. I'm noticing right now. I think Arsenal should go in for Leao. They're not going to get Rodrigo. And Leao, even though I don't rate him that highly, he's better than Martinelli. Now, see, you're saying this, Javier, because you don't rate Atleti and you don't view them as serious competition. But, hey, look, we've seen them win La Liga before. I'm not trying to see a repeat of that. I don't think they're going to win La Liga. But, yeah, I'm still going to be hate watching them from time to time. We're not going to do as many Atleti hate-alongs like we will Barca. But, once in a while, if I'm free, we'll definitely throw an Atleti hate-along. For sure. Hold on. Espanyol not looking too bad on the ball. Are PSG playing right now? I just noticed that PSG are playing. Oi. Yo, Bro, Espanyol early. I know it's still, we're only 5.5 minutes into the game, but they have been in Atleti's final third for like most of the game so far. I'm shocked. What's going on right now? Espanyol are playing some good football. Are y'all seeing this? Yeah, I don't know. AC Milan are playing like some random team, bro. They must be a newly promoted side. Yeah, I didn't even know that Ligue 1 kicked off this weekend, bro. I have no idea what's going on in France. Again, I don't care about PSG until the Champions League is back. Like nobody cares. They'll probably end up slapping up whoever they're playing. I don't think PSG disrespected Donnarumma. Donnarumma wanted a lot more money that PSG weren't willing to offer. He rejected, I think, 3 contract offers, and he only has 1 year left. And then after they signed Lucas Chevalier, now he wants to change his mind and agree to the terms that were offered, but now it's too late. PSG are doing exactly what they should be doing. If a player only has 12 months left, and if they're rejecting contract offers, you're done. You're getting sold. Like, any team that loses a player on a free transfer is fucking stupid. Like, yo, once you reject about 3 offers, fuck out of here, bro. You have to leave. Like if we get to next summer, and if Vinicius is still not signed up, and if he's rejecting offers with 12 months left, sell him next summer. Do not lose him for free. Sell him. Force him out. I don't even know how you can watch PSG in America. Like, if I wanted to watch the PSG game, like, what shows that here? Let me see. Is it BN Sports? No, Fubo TV. Yeah, who the fuck? Who is paying for that? Like, Fubo is like $80 a month. Who the hell is doing that? No, thank you. Oh, wait. So, what? AC Milan are playing Coppa Italia. I mean, that's true. Atleti were not good in the Club World Cup, but I don't really care about that too much. They definitely are going to be a threat this season until they're not, which will be in the second half at the end. But they always give us a hard time. So I feel like anybody that's underestimating Atleti, especially after some of the signings that they've made, you guys are kind of crazy. How are you disrespecting Atleti like this? Atleti do not look that good at the moment, though. Yeah, and the thing is, I don't think Donnarumma's that good. Last season, he had a very good season, but Donnarumma in general is just a okay goalkeeper. He's great at saving pens. He's a decent shot stopper, but I don't even think that he really fits what Luis Enrique is trying to do. He can't play out from the back, right? He's not that good with the ball at his feet. And yeah, again, he did have a good season last time, but bro, like he's not good enough to be trying to act like a diva. Mind you, Donnarumma was on good money. Donnarumma was getting paid $244,000 a week. That's like $13 million a year. So it's like he played himself. Now he's gonna probably end up going to either like Man United or City. And I don't think that he fits Pep Guardiola. Why would Man City want Donnarumma? He can't play out from the back. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I agree. Atleti do look shaky. Espanyol have been the better team opening 10 minutes. How am I going to know if Rodrigo is leaving? Do I look like I work for the club? Am I Florentino Perez? Am I Xabi Alonso? Am I Rodrigo? How would I know, bro? I hope he doesn't leave. I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays. But if City end up selling Savio, yeah, there's a good chance that Rodrigo is out of here. I don't think Rodrigo would turn down an offer from Man City to play underneath Pep. Yo, Sam, what's good, bro? Big up, my G. Nah, come on, stop it, people. To say that PSG are ungrateful, so should they let Donnarumma just leave for free? Reject all the contract offers, then leave for free. Okay. Keep that same energy if Vinicius is doing that. If Vinicius rejects all of our contract offers and runs down his deal, keep that. Then call Madrid ungrateful if we try and sell him then. Like, it's just good business by the clubs. Like, this is how clubs should operate. If you don't want to sign a new deal, and if you only have a year left, then you have to fuck off. And if you don't leave, then you're never going to play for us ever again. Like, you'll just sit out the entire season. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. Oh my gosh. What a tackle in the box from Espanyol. Yeah, great defending right there. Corner here for Atleti. Yeah, I'm surprised. Atleti do not look that good at the moment. That's shocking to me. I thought they would look a lot better than this. Corner. I don't know. They do have a bunch of new players, though, so they still have to gel together, but I thought it'd look a little bit better early on. Baena is taking the corner here. I can't believe that they got an American playing for them. An American and Conor Gallagher. I mean, at least he got somebody to speak English with. Because I know Conor Gallagher don't speak no Spanish. Uh-oh. Counter here for Espanyol. Nah, Letty got numbers back. I don't think Espanyol will be that much of a surprise. I still think they finish like around 12th, something like that. I don't think Espanyol are going to do too much this season. Man said, why is Atletico playing like they're defending? That's a fact. Atleti are out there playing like it's the 90th minute and they're already up like 1-0. And they're just trying to hold on. That's how Atleti look right now. I hope. When's the last time we beat Atleti in LaLiga? What? Fucking... Like 2 years ago? I don't know. It's just something about Atleti. When they play against us, they end up turning into the Avengers. Look, if I knew whether Rodrigo was leaving or not, I would tell you. I'm not his agent, like my guy said right here. We get called glory hunters because we support a good team. Everybody gets that. Like, City fans get called glory hunters. If you say you're a Liverpool fan because they just won the Prem, you'll get called a glory hunter. If you support PSG, they just won the UCL, you're going to get called a glory hunter. That's just what it is, bro. It's nothing to be upset about, you know? The game is the game. I don't let it bother me, to be honest. Like, who gives a fuck? Yeah, bro, that first El Clasico is going to be crazy. That's going to be absolutely wild. Brother, this game is on ESPN Plus. It's on ESPN Plus, my guy. Hold on. Let's see. I'm so excited for Mania tomorrow. Well, for Chaos. Not even Mania. Chaos. Oh, hey, shot from distance. Hold on. My broadcast just froze. Is that just me? Or is ESPN fucking up right now? What just happened there? Man, like John Williams. Big up, Carnage. I really love your content. Even though I'm a Barca fan, you're such a creative content creator. I love your style, and I love the way you speak English. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. John. Big up, my guy. Oh. Yo, Espanyol look good, chat. What the fuck? Espanyol look really good at the moment. Yeah. I just had to close it and then, like, reopen. Like, my shit just, like, froze for a second, so it just threw me off. Bro, do you listen before you type? I literally said Donnarumma was very good last season. But if he's rejecting contract offers, should PSG just let him run down his contract and leave for free? That's what you're saying. So we're clear. So PSG should so because Donnarumma helped them win the Champions League, PSG should now allow him to reject contract offers and run down his contract, leave them for free, and still keep playing games. Are you fucking stupid? What are you talking about? Vinicius helped us win 2 fucking Champions Leagues, and people are still here hounding him out the club. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? I don't care what a player has done for you. Letting somebody leave for free, that's valuable. Now, if Donnarumma was 40 years old and washed and past his best, then yes, he can leave for free because nobody's going to buy him, right? But if you're Donnarumma at 25 years old, who's one of the better goalkeepers in Europe, and that there is a market for you, then if you're not trying to sign a new deal, then you should get sold. It's always the idiots saying that I sound like a casual. So you know what you should do, bro? And I feel like, see, now I just want to cook you. I just want to cook you because, like, sometimes idiotic comments deserve to just get cooked, right? What you need to do, right, is set up your own YouTube channel, right? Call it whatever the fuck you want, right? Turn on your camera, make a video on why PSG are not doing the right thing, and then join my Discord, send me the link, DM me. I will watch it. I will watch it, since I'm such a casual. Like, what are you talking about? I just, like, so, okay, so good. I don't ever want to hear somebody else say, Vinny, get out the club. Vinny helped us win 2 UCLs, so don't be ungrateful. I'm going to start using your logic. Okay.
Stupid.
Fuck.
Stupid.
Nah,
Stupid.
sometimes, like, I just don't believe it, bro. I'm just baffled at, like, the simplicity of some people sometimes. It's just crazy. Like, what are we doing? In terms of Courtois' successor, I would not mind if we just gave the number 1 to Lunin. Honestly. 23-24 season, when Lunin tore his ACL. Let's talk about it, right? When Courtois tore his ACL. Lunin that season was a top 5 goalkeeper. Amazing against Man City. All season was making big save after big save. I would not mind just giving it to Lunin. I mean, obviously, I don't think Courtois is going anywhere anytime soon. I think Courtois will be Madrid's number 1 for the next, I'd say, like, 3-4 years, bro. Remember, goalkeepers can play at a high level in their 30s. Like, you don't need to get rid of a goalkeeper like you would if it's like an attacking player or a midfielder or just an outfield player, I'm trying to say. If that makes sense. I think the best fit for Donnarumma would be Man United. Like, he doesn't fit the style of football that City and Chelsea try to play. He cannot play out from the back like that. Yo, Espanyol are really going toe-to-toe right now with Atleti. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked. I thought Atleti were going to be playing some good football right now. By the way, do any of you guys know of an English-speaking Atletico creator? Does anybody know? Because I would like to add an English-speaking Atletico fan, but like all of them speak Spanish from what I've seen. I can't really find an English one. It's like not really a big market for them. But if you guys know of any, send me them on Discord. Because I feel like that's like an untapped market. Like, if you're English and if you like Atleti, create a channel. I'm telling you. Like, there's no other one that I've ever seen. Bro, Donnarumma, his whole PSG career until last season was making big bozo moments that cost them games. I don't get why we're acting like one season. So what? Is Donnarumma now prime Buffon? Like, I'm telling you, bro, people have very short memories. I'm not saying that what PSG did is entirely right, but at the same time, I get it. If you're not trying to sign a new contract, then you have to leave, and we're going to sign your replacement. That's just how every football club should operate. Maybe if Liverpool would have operated like that, then Trent would have left for free. It's bad business. Ooh, good passing here by Atleti. They mess it up. Nah. They're not going to have a crazy price tag. See, the thing is, when a player only has 12 months left on their contract, Javier, they have all the leverage. PSG can't ask for big money. Because if they ask for big money, then guess what? Nobody buys him. He leaves for free. I think Donnarumma will leave for about 20, 25 million. When a player only has a year left, their price gets cut in half. Because you have to sell them or else lose them for free. PSG are not going to want to lose Donnarumma for free. So they're going to have to accept a low price. I think max he goes for 30 million. Max. And then Donnarumma knows if he stays at PSG next season, he's not going to play. They already signed Lucas Chevalier, who's a good goalkeeper. He was maybe the best goalkeeper in Ligue 1 last season. And he fits Luis Enrique's style of play a little bit more because he's not that bad with his feet. So, yeah, Donnarumma, he's not going to be at PSG by the time this window closes. He'll be in the Premier League. It looks like it'll be Man City, but I don't think that's going to be a good move for City. Personally, I just don't think Donnarumma's all that. But last season, he was very good, yes. Man said, what does the one Atleti fan think about Madrid? I'm telling you, if you're an Atletico Madrid fan in America or in the UK, if you create a channel, bro, it's an untapped market. Especially if you're good, like if you're entertaining, if you know how to edit your videos, if you know how to make graphics, bro, an Atleti English-speaking fan, he'd be the only one. So if you're because Atletico, they do have fans in America. They do have fans in the UK. They just don't have any representative on YouTube, on social media that actually makes good content. Yeah, this match isn't that entertaining, but that's okay, bro. I'm just chilling with you guys. We're here just chilling, hoping that Espanyol can get something for us. But it's not I'm good, bro. Like I don't really care. Also, don't forget the match preview for Real Madrid Osasuna will be coming out after this game. I already got that locked in the chamber and ready to be released. Oh! Julian Alvarez shot gets saved. Madrid aren't going to win shit this season? Okay. If that's what you think, then you're entitled to your stupid opinion. Every Barca fan loves Dave. Of course they love Dave. He talks shit about Real Madrid and he praises Barcelona. Duh. Why wouldn't they like Dave? Deadball TV? Who the fuck is that? Is he a Atleti fan? Let me check out his channel right now. Deadball TV. Never heard of him. Deadball TV. Is this a group? Is this a group of people? I don't... It looks like they only do... I have no idea who they support. Who the fuck is like who? It's multiple people that are on this channel. So what? One of the guys are an Atleti fan? If one of the guys for that channel are an Atleti fan, he needs to make his own channel and start dropping Atleti content. He would get a lot of subs. Dave is honest, not dilute. Yeah. Sure. Honest is anything that's praising Barca and trash talking Real Madrid. Yes, that's honest to Barca fans. As long as somebody sucks off your club and talk shit about Real Madrid, they're honest. They're not delusional. Okay, buddy. Deadball TV supports Atleti. They don't drop Atleti content. I didn't see no Atleti content on this channel. I'm looking, bro. He needs to create a channel that's focused on Atleti. Man is doing CONCACAF videos. Like, nobody cares about Venezuela, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like, he needs to create a separate channel to talk about Atleti if he is a fan of them. Yeah, because like him doing, summer CONCACAF transfers. Nobody cares, bro. Asian national team power rankings. Like, nobody cares about the Asian national teams. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I mean, I do have some advice for him. I feel like when people try and do too much, it's harder to grow, bro. Create an Atleti channel, man. Cooling break. Yeah, this game's been mid. Espanyol have been the better team, though. Or if they've not been the better team, then they're going toe-to-toe with Atleti. Atleti got to fix up, bro. I need Espanyol to capitalize on this momentum and bag a goal. Okay, so Nico Williams scored 1 goal and had 1 assist. Okay, yeah, so he cooked then today, they're saying. Fair enough. Pochettino's at this game. Why the fuck is Pochettino at this game? What, to watch Cardosa? Shit. I guess Pochettino just had free time. What the hell are you going to Espanyol versus Atleti? Ugh. I'm only watching this shit because it's just content. I don't really care about this game. I would not want to go to this match in person, though. Fuck no. This game could have been played at MetLife Stadium. I would not have went. I could see us getting a 4-0 win. Yeah. There's no way that we only beat Osasuna 1-0. Fuck no. No shots. No shot do we only beat Osasuna 1-0. I refuse to believe that. Yo, big up Jacob. No. I definitely think, like, Dave's opinions are interesting. And I think this is what makes Dave special, right? Because, yeah, I guess if you're a Barca fan, you'll say that he's sensible and he's not delusional. But then if you're a Madrid fan, you'll be mad at his content, right? I think Dave's channel is very good. Like, I like End the Stream Dave. This is why we have a show together. Like, that's my guy. But this is why I just always call him out for simping for Barca. See, because, like, not everything that Barca does is good, but then everything that Madrid does is shit. It's like, bro, like... Nah, but big up to my guy, Dave. Like I said, we will be live with the Galacticos tomorrow. See, exactly. Like yesterday, I said Barcelona were good. The only thing that I said the referee got wrong, I said I don't think the second goal should have counted. I didn't say Barca should lose. I didn't say Barcelona suck. I said the referee, the red cards that Mallorca got were the right decisions. If I was so biased and delusional, then wouldn't I have said, nah, the referee cheated. They should have never gave him the red cards. Nah. Like, I don't get it. But again, it's like Barca fans want you to glaze their team. They want you to just suck them off and say everything is phenomenal and then Madrid are shit. Like, that's what they want us to do. Like, that's what they want me to do. Say Barca good, Madrid shit. Like, it's not gonna happen, bro. I never said, see, this is how I know. You don't watch my content, brother. I've never said that Hansi Flick is better than, I never said that Xabi is better than Hansi Flick. I said Xabi is a better tactician. Oh, what a free kick! Oh, Julian Alvarez, 1-0. Oh my days, what a free kick. Top bins, Atleti up 1-0. That's a very good free kick. What the hell? Nah, that's tough. That's tough. 1-0, chat. Nah, that's a good free kick. I can't even lie. Yeah, top bins. Goalkeeper's not saving that. The goalkeeper's not getting to that. Yeah, he took that well, bro. Right over the wall. Nice bend. Yo, Julian Alvarez is a fucking baller, bro. Julian Alvarez is an absolute baller. I knew he was going to cook at Atleti. I said it last season when Atleti signed him. The video is still on this channel. That's back when I used to drop a video about every team on this channel, right? Before I solely switched. I literally was like, Julian Alvarez going to Atleti, he's going to cook. And he's cooked. I was hoping that he'd flop. And Barca fans think that Atletico are going to sell him to them next summer. Are you mad? Do you know how much Atleti would ask Barca for? Like fucking 170 million. Why would they sell Julian Alvarez to Barca? Oh, is that what that celebration means? Is that he's having a baby? I always see them do it, and like I always wondered, like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay, well, congratulations to him. I'm pretty sure that when you're as rich as him, fatherhood is very easy. Nah, that's a good free kick, man. Espanyol have been going toe-to-toe with Atleti, but they weren't able to capitalize on anything. They didn't create any clear-cut chances. They looked threatening, but aside from that, nah, that was a very good free kick, guys. I thought that Thiago Amado was going to be taking their free kicks. Yo, Khaled, shit is not happening, bro. Y'all don't got the funds to get this guy. I'm telling you, there's no way Atleti are selling him to Barca for any reasonable price. I think if Isak stays at Newcastle, you have a better chance of getting Alexander Isak than you do Julian Alvarez, bro. Like Alvarez is literally their best player. I should get this man in my club ASAP. He would be a great signing for Barca, by the way. I think he would cook at Barca. Do you think he bags a hat trick? I mean, there's still a lot of time left. Maybe he is going to be on hat trick watch over here. Yeah, we'll see. Come on, Espanyol. I need y'all to get one back. I don't know what kit PSG are wearing. I'm not paying attention to PSG versus fucking Nantes or whatever the team's called. Bro, Franco, watch when Franco cooks this season. You watch, you'll be sitting there hating. Hold that. My Argentinian wonder kid, the youngest player to ever play for the Argentina national team. The youngest player to score for, and I think play for River Plate as well. Nah, bro, watch what Franco does. Think I'm worried about what anti-RMA says? You don't know ball. Hold that. You don't know ball. Now, that's true. Julian Alvarez has completed football. Like that 1 year, like the year that they won the World Cup, I think he won. Was that the same year that City won the treble, right? Like, he literally won everything in, like, the span of, like, 10 months. Like, everything that he could possibly win, he won it in, like, 10 months. Like, that was a generational kind of season in terms of silverware. Like, it don't get much better than that. Okay, Poppy, so when he makes his debut against Espanyol, then what happens then? Interesting. Man thinks he's going to be in the reserves for a few months. I mean, yeah, if we could have signed any striker, or does it have to be reasonable? Because if you're telling me any striker, maybe I would say, I mean, yeah, Alvarez would have been a good signing for us. Isaac would have been a good signing as well. Harry Kane at the time would have been a good signing, because Harry Kane would have allowed us to play like we had Benzema still. Like, because Harry Kane can do the false nine, drop deep, allow the wingers to invert kind of role. Yeah, I mean, Haaland would have been a good choice as well. I don't know, though. Look, I'm happy with Mbappe for now. Good interception. Or block, I say. Good block. Not interception, good block. Yeah, you know what it is? It's early in the season. I feel like teams are trying to get like an upset or something. Yeah, that's a good block. Is that Conor Gallagher? Corner here for Atleti. Yo, make sure you guys smash that like button, people. Over 100 of you guys are in here. Run the likes up. Boy, shot is off target. Yeah, bro, Atleti are not selling Julian Alvarez, dog. No time soon. Maybe in like, I don't know, 6 years. That shit is not happening this summer. Barca could want him as much as they want. They could agree terms, they could whatever. If they want to sign Julian Alvarez, they're gonna have to pay like an outrageous fee. Like, they would have to break their transfer record to sign Julian Alvarez. Like, it would be like around 160, 170 million. I'm telling you this right now. You would have taken Alvarez. He's more tight. Yeah, so the only thing is that with Julian Alvarez, he's not an aerial threat. right? And neither is Mbappe. But what I'm trying to get at is I like strikers who I can cross the ball into and who are a presence aerially, right? So, like, that's the only downside to his game. Everything else, Alvarez does at a very high level. Like, he tracks back, he presses, he's involved in the build-up, he's clinical in the box, can take free kicks, can link up play, but I do prefer a more, like, aerially dominant striker. Just preferably. Yo, big up to Video Games with the super chat. I appreciate that, bro.
Oh, yes!
Well, what you saying? So, he says, I like Dave, but sometimes the hate for Real Madrid seems so forced. He over-criticizes us, but glazes Barca. Bro, like a different version of Coach Ali. I have no idea who Coach Ali is. Well, no, that's cap. I know who he is, but I don't know what his opinions are. I've never watched any of his videos, but I have seen his channel get recommended to me before. But yeah, you know, again, it's Dave's opinions. You know, like what we could do. If he thinks that Barca are so much better than us, he's entitled to that opinion, right? I don't agree, and I'm gonna always argue with him about it. But you know, fair enough. The main, oh shit, I didn't pause my timer. The main issue that I have with Dave is that he treats Real Madrid as if we're Stoke City or as if we're Manchester United, like a big club that has fallen off massively and we finished 15th or some shit. By the way, they added on 4 minutes at the half, so we got about like another minute left. I forgot to pause my timer, so yeah, gonna have to make sure I pay attention when the second half kicks off, but nah, big up for the super chat, man. I do appreciate that. Come on, my G. Would I swap Mbappe for Isaac? Isaac would fit us better, yes. But Mbappe is just such a dynamic player, man. But Isaac is so good. The issue is Isaac usually has fitness issues, so that would worry me. But I don't know. I prefer not to speak, bro.
Prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
News
And
about
obviously
Rodrigo just dropped. Let me see. If it's something significant, then I'll pull it up on screen. Let me see. What did Fabrizio say? Where do you see news about Rodrigo from Fabrizio? I'm on his page right now. I don't see anything about Rodrigo. That's halftime, people. What are you guys saying for the first half? Man just lied. Bro really just lied. No way did you just have me sit here. What news did Fabrizio drop? I'm literally on his page. Let me see. Okay, you're talking about on YouTube. Okay. Luckily, I checked his YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I mean, until he tweets about it, then, you know. You know what? Let's just look at it now, actually. I'll share my screen. This guy just yaps, doesn't read chat. If you're, I mean, See, I really don't want to be rude. I really don't want to be rude. But okay, brother. Yes. You're right. You're right. Rodrigo is leaving? Okay. Let me see. But why not just say check Fabrizio's YouTube? Like, I don't... Who the fuck watches Fabrizio's YouTube? So, Khaled, you would rather have Isaac over Mbappe, you're saying? Yeah, I mean, the game in general has been a bit boring. You're not wrong. Are you an Atleti fan? Man said Fabrizio has lost his aura. Big up Jordan. Nah, let's see what Fabrizio had to say. Let's see. I'll watch it. Fuck it. Yo, how does Fabrizio talk about like fucking 7 different players in 8 minutes? Bro is just saying nothing. Let me see. What the hell is going on with this shit right here? Okay, hold on, because you guys can't hear it. Hold on, 1 second, chat. 1 second. Where is it? So I can make sure that you guys are hearing what he's saying.
From Kunku to Xavi Simons, Jackson, Rodrigo, Manchester United goalkeepers and more. Let's jump into it.
He needs to add timestamps. There's no timestamps. How the fuck am I supposed to know when he's talking about Rodrigo? I'm not about to watch this whole 8-minute video. Let me see. Somebody drop me the timestamp when he talk. Okay, here we go. No, that's just for Manchester United. Okay. Yo, somebody drop me. When does he talk about Rodrigo? Somebody drop that in the chat. What minute and second does he start talking about Rodrigo? I'm not watching this entire video. So until I get that time drop, then we'll just focus back on Espanyol versus Atleti. I think it's been Nah, I'm lying. It's not entertaining. I've been entertained talking to you guys. But man said go to the Man City part. Dickhead. How am I supposed to fucking know? 622? Okay. Okay, bet. Thank you. 622. There are timestamps. So he must have just added that shit. Because there was not timestamps just now. Okay.
Also the situation of Manchester City. Many questions on Manchester City going for Xavi Simons. Some reports on Xavi Simons, some reports on Akliush. Guys, Man City want Rodrigo. But only if Savinho leaves. Now at Manchester City the situation is quite clear. If Tottenham put big money on the table, 50, 60, 65 million euros are not enough to convince Manchester City. So or the bid goes to more than 70 million euros, or Savinho stay at Manchester City. Man City are not desperate to let Savinho go. But then, if Savinho goes to Pep Guardiola office and says, Coach, I want to go, Pep, let me go, in that case, you remember what happened with Julian Alvarez and other players, Man City could try to find a solution with Tottenham. So keep an eye on Savinho, because if Savinho ends up to Tottenham, Rodrigo is still the dream target, the player wanted by Manchester City, the player mentioned in every single meeting by Pep Guardiola. When they discuss about wingers, when they discuss about opportunities,
Don't waste my time ever again like this, guys. Like, what are we doing here? This is not a fucking update. We already knew this. We literally already knew this. If Savio leaves Man City, they're gonna go for Rodrigo. What is the update here? He's just saying what he's tweeted. Like, he didn't say anything that we don't know. Yeah, I'm talking about Savio, if he leaves, why would they not go in for Rodrigo? This is the best time to get him. City's been wanting Rodrigo for the last 3 years now. Brother just wasted my time. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Pappy, you on thin ice, brother. You're on thin ice. Yeah, basically, whoever said Rodrigo was leaving, yeah, they were lying. You're talking about, like, they acting like Fabrizio said Rodrigo was in Manchester City and met with Pep Guardiola and accepted personal terms. Like, okay, like, that's a fucking update. Telling us that if Savio leaves, then Man City is going to target Rodrigo. Well, we knew that last week. What are we doing here? Bro, Fabrizio Romano is an engagement merchant, okay? He makes a lot of money on Twitter. He makes a lot of money on social media, right? Whenever he drops a video, by the way, I expect Fabrizio's quality to look a lot better than this, dog. Anyways, anytime he makes a tweet, man is getting paid thousands of dollars per tweet because of his engagement, right? So I get it, right? He's going to recycle the same shit. He's going to say the same stuff, but different ways. I get it. But this is not an update that I needed to hear because it's exactly what we heard last week. Fabrizio has given us 6 updates on Eze in the last week, and they're all the same exact things, differently worded. He just tweet farms the same shit and gets paid for it. Yeah, exactly, Jordan. Exactly. Like, I don't really look at Fabrizio's tweets. Like, I have his notifications turned on, but I only care when he says the here we go. Like, because other reporters have actual updates. Fabrizio just says the same shit, just different ways. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Pop. You a fraud. Nah, I get it. Because I don't think I've seen you here like that before. So you probably didn't hear me talk about Rodrigo and Man. I dropped a whole video. And I said this last week. I literally said it on my video. I said, if Savio leaves, they're going to go for Rodrigo. Because that's what was reported. Oh, look. Look. I literally dropped a video on it. Look, 6 days ago. We already knew this 6 days ago. Now, I'm not going to play it because listening to myself is cringe. I don't know if you guys ever watch back videos that you take and whatever, but yeah, that shit is cringe. I just cannot do it, bro. Like, I would literally just die right here. But yeah, I literally 6 days ago, bro, we dropped a video talking about it. Like, and we talked about the domino effect of if Savio leaves, they'll go in for Rodrigo. It's not really an update. But it's all good because you probably didn't even see that I dropped the video. So go watch the video. But back to this game though. It's not really much to talk about. Espanyol have played well. I think early on they were going toe-to-toe with Atleti, but Julian Alvarez, his free kick is the difference. I definitely thought that Atleti would look a lot better in attack with the new players that they signed. So we'll see what it looks like in the second half, but Wait, what happened to Neymar? I mean, look, do I blame Fabrizio? No, he's just milking it. He's getting paid a lot of money every time he tweets. I don't blame him, bro. I don't, like, look, it's his job, fair play. I just don't look at all his tweets. Like, until a signing, like, if you really want to get, like, a reporter that doesn't engagement farm, then go David Ornstein, right? Ornstein does not do the 50 million updates. Ornstein just drops, like, the tweet confirming a transfer, and then he dips. I mean, see, Javier, it's one game. I don't think Thiago Almada has been that good either, but he's a baller. You definitely can't just write him off because you're not impressed by one game. See how he plays throughout the season. Collab with K9RL, I will be collabing with him. Santos is cooked. What happened to Neymar? Does Valverde speak Spanish? Yes. He's from Uruguay. They speak Spanish in Uruguay. So, of course. Did Neymar get an injury? Fabrizio could literally know for a fact that Rodrigo is staying, and he will only say it at the end of... Yeah, that's true. Because if he says that it's over, right? Like unless like another reporter comes out and says it's not going to happen. Because what happens a lot of times is, like, for example, Florian Plettenberg or David Ornstein or like one of these other transfer journalists, right? They'll put out information and then right away Fabrizio would say the same thing as them, but reworded it. But Fabrizio has the PR. Fabrizio is the most followed one out of all of them. So the "here we go" has definitely boosted his PR. But yeah, I don't really take his tweets that serious. Like, if he says "here we go," I take it serious. But the other updates and shit, I don't give a fuck, bro. Collab with Dally. Yeah, I'm going to go on Dally's channel one day. But he comes on mine for Football Chaos. So, and I actually think Dally's going to be on the channel tomorrow. Big up to my guy, Dally. Hold on, let me see. I can tell you guys right now. Is Dally coming on tomorrow? Yes, Dally will be on Chaos tomorrow. Should be a good episode. Wait a minute. Neymar's losing 5-0? No way are Santos getting cooked like that. That's wild. Santos getting fried. All right, second half is about to kick off, people. Ooh, Pablo Barrios. Wait. I think Atleti made 2 changes. Hold on, chat. Atleti might have switched some things up right at the half. I'm not sure. I think they said Koke and Barrios. By the way, it's kicked off. Don't worry about my timer. I forgot to pause it, so I have to wait for the original time to catch up, like, with me. I mean, Santos are not a good team anymore. Don't forget, Santos got relegated. And then they just got promoted. Like, this is their first season back in the Brazil top division. Santos are not that good. I don't think Neymar is there to win champion. I think Neymar is just there to go back home. Santos is where his career started. And he's trying to just regain his fitness. That's why Neymar is there. Yeah, nah, man says Santos is getting abused. Yo, big up D-Money. What's good, bro? Yeah, I don't get why people thought Santos were good. They literally just got promoted back to the top division of Brazil. They literally got relegated. They played Last season, Santos were in the 2nd division until they got promoted. They're not good. But I get it. Nobody watches the Brazilian league, and Neymar's there, so people thought they were probably still like what they used to. And Santos are probably the biggest club in Brazil. What the hell is J.J. Watt doing at an Espanyol game? What the fuck? Is that J.J. Watt? The defensive end for the Houston Texans. The great J.J. Watt. Chat. Am I crazy? Was that J.J. Watt? What the fuck is J.J. Watt doing at an Espanyol game? All right, let me get ready to start my timer. Hold on. What the hell is a polar bear doing in Arkansas? J.J. Watt at an Espanyol versus Atleti game. And it's not even like the game is at the Riyadh Metropolitano Stadium or whatever the fuck they call their shit house of an arena. Like, this is at Espanyol. But Espanyol do play in Barcelona, so maybe he's just on vacation. That's random as fuck, Javier. Watt owns Espanyol? No way. No fucking way does J.J. Watt owns Espanyol? That can't be right. If he does, hold on, wait. Let me just, I'll find out right now. Hold the hell up. I am flabbergasted over here, people. Hold on. Now I'm invested. Well, it's not a good shot. It's not a good shot. All right, I'm getting the answers right now on if he owns Espanyol. Give me a second. How? That is J.J. Watt, brother. Oh, shit. Yeah, J.J. Watt is part of the ownership group that's acquiring Espanyol. He recently extended his sports portfolio beyond Burnley. He's a minority owner of Burnley? Nah, J.J. Watt moving different. Okay, so he's a part of Velocity Sports Limited, which is completing a takeover of Espanyol. Wow. I did not know that. Yeah, he's a minority owner. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. That's smart, bro. J.J. Watt owns a little bit of Burnley and a little bit of Espanyol. That is super random. Never knew that. I thought my man was just on vacation in Barcelona and said, fuck it. What's there to do tonight? Yeah, he's a minority owner of Burnley and Espanyol. That's tough. Nah, that's definitely tough, D-Money. Like, because, yeah, like, Burnley and Espanyol aren't good teams, but, I mean, like, owning a percentage of it is smart because you're still going to make money. Like, you'll make your money back over time. And then, if your percentage share is very valuable in, like, 5-10 years, you could sell it and make a lot of money. Now, that's smart, bro. I didn't even know that J.J. Watt liked this sport. What the fuck? Isn't Tom Brady like a minority owner of Burnley? No, not Burnley. Birmingham. Sorry, Birmingham. Tom Brady is a part owner of Birmingham. Because I remember Tom Brady was at the Burnabout and he was wearing a Burnley pin. Why do I keep saying Burnley? A Birmingham. Fucking hell. A Birmingham pin. And, yeah, he was talking to Jude and stuff. Yeah, I think Tom Brady is like, yeah, I think he owns some of Birmingham. Flamengo is bigger than Santos? I feel like Santos got like the most known players and stuff. Okay, fair enough. Nah, big up Starboy. That's so random seeing him there. Yeah, I'll be real, chat. I'm not interested in this game anymore. Atleti are literally making me regret doing a hate along for them. I'm just talking to you guys at this point. Like I'm watching the game. I don't care. LeBron does not own half of Liverpool, bro. No, he does not. LeBron owns like 3% of Liverpool. He does not own half of it. Yeah, I know about Wrexham because they have like their own TV like series that came out or something. So I knew about that. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh, bro. You're so funny. Wow. Tell us more jokes in the chat. We're all just laughing here. Wow. So creative. Such a good job, bro. I'm glad that you were able to think about it and then type it out. We're very proud of you. Hilarious. Yes, yes. Ha 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 ha. LOL. 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 LMAO. Ooh, okay. If you're gonna be in the area of the match, yeah, you should definitely try and get tickets. 100%. That could be a good experience. Have you ever seen Madrid play live? Because if not, then you should definitely try. If it's not Barca or Madrid, the game sucks. Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I don't know what I was expecting for this game right here. I thought Atleti were going to actually play good football today. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Simeone got to retire, bro. It's time to start spending more time with your family, dog. Free kick here for Atleti. Thiago Almada's over the ball. Wow, that's dope, bro. I would love to go to a home game one day. I know it's like super expensive though, like to fly there, hotel, pay for the tickets, and all this. That's expensive. One day, I will go, but nah, probably in like a few years. But nah, but that's dope though, man. That's definitely on like my bucket list of things that I want to do. Like watching them in America at MetLife against PSG. Yeah, we got slapped, but it was cool seeing the team in person. But I can't imagine being at the Bernabeu. Like that would be nuts. Yo, are Santos still getting cooked? Who the fuck are they? Well, if Coutinho scored, who are they playing? What, like Vasco? Let me see. Let me check in on this fucking Santos game, man. Oh, my days. Yeah, Vasco, 6-0. Fucking hell. Coutinho brace. Oh, man. Look at my GOAT Neymar. Out there getting cooked. Is Neymar even playing? Yeah, Neymar's in the 10. No way have they kept Neymar on during this ass whipping. What is this disrespect? There's no reason for Neymar to still be on the pitch, bro. Like, if you're losing like this. Okay. Yeah, 69 like. Yo, come on, people. Run the likes up if you haven't hit the button already. It takes literally 1 second, and it's free. Yeah, certain words, like how you would say it in Spanish, it's hard for me to pronounce because I'm not Spanish. So, yeah, I don't know how long you got timed out for, but hold that. Oi! Oh! They hit the post. Oh! How did Julian Alvarez not score that? That would have been a good goal. Yeah, like, I can't pronounce certain things, like how somebody that's a native Spanish speaker would pronounce it. So, yeah. Hold that. Bum ass. I mean, you see, Javier, I don't think you needed to bring up Pele. I mean, I don't think he's happy, but you have to bring up Pele, man. Will, can I be successful and not go to college? I've told my parents that I don't want to go to college. I want to follow my dream and be a professional soccer player. I mean, Mohammed, how old are you? That'll tell me the answer right there. How old are you, Mohammed? I'm just very curious now. I feel like you're joking, but if you're being serious, how old are you, bro? You have to let me know. I don't know about Prime Marcelo, but I think, yeah, Lewis Kelly would have been a good one. Yeah, Rabona, cook that fraud. Like, damn, my fault. I can't pronounce it, bro. Atleti look good right now. I wouldn't be shocked if Atleti... Sorry, not Atleti. If Espanyol end up equalizing here. Ball in. Cleared away. I think this needs to be Simeone's last season. I don't know. Like, if they don't win a trophy, bro, like, just leave. Like, it's time for a new era. And, big up to Simeone, right? Like, if you're an Atleti fan, then, he's definitely a legend of your club, right? Like, he's made you guys relevant. But I just don't think he's it anymore. Yo, MK, what's good, bro? Muhammad, you're 15? You're 15. Okay. I thought you were going to say like 24, 26. I was about to say, brother, give up on the professional dreams. It's not happening. I mean, 15. Are you good? I mean, you could play football in college. You don't have to do one or the other. The only way that you're going to become a professional football player in the U.S. or from the U.S. without going to college, you would have to go to Europe. Like, a team would have to sign you from Europe, maybe to like their academy, and then if you impress, then you get. But if you're gonna be in America, you have to go to college because your best option is the MLS. Unless you want to play amateur, like in like one of the amateur professional leagues. But yeah, so you can do both, bro. You can literally go to college, play football at your college, and if you're good, you can get drafted to the MLS. So definitely go to school if you're not getting signed by a top European team. Take your ass to school, bruv. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think college is the end-all be-all. So depending on like what you want to do, if you can't go pro, but if you have like something in mind, then yeah, you should go to school. To be honest, I don't know if you're joking or not, but that's my advice, bro. Oh, Staffy was pissed today. He's been crying in the group chat all day, bro. They're still arguing. He could hold that. He's a fraud. He can absolutely hold that. No, the chat just closed on me. 1 second, guys. Gotta pull this back up. I don't think anybody else is doing an Atleti watch along right now. Yo, bro, this club has like nobody cares about Atleti. Nobody cares about Atletico, bro. Hold on, I gotta. Oh, Santos scored. Bang! And Chris Paul hits a 3 to cut the lead down to 40. It's over, bro. 6-1, well, like, fine shame, bro. There's no comeback happening. Not gonna lie, college is a bit overrated. But what you gotta think about, bro, is unless you have a plan of what you want to do, like, you should be going to school, bro. He's offsides. But again, it depends, because you don't need college to do everything. So, if you don't... Okay, Muhammad, next question. If you can't go professional with football, what do you want to do with your life? And then I'll tell you if you should go to school or not. Depending on that answer, then that tells you everything that you need to know. Because some jobs you don't need to go to college to do. But, like, if you want to be a doctor, or if you want to be a nurse, or if you want to be a lawyer, or if you want to be a fucking, I don't know, like, some important thing, then yes, you generally would need school. But if you want to be a business owner, you don't need school. If you want to be a graphic designer, you don't need school. Like, not every career you need school. But for, like, the important, like, really high-paying jobs, school is your best bet, bro. I'm gonna be real. Because it looks good on your resume. But, again, it just depends on, like, what you want to do. Because there's people who are successful without going to school, so. Simeone's been Atleti's manager, I think, for as long as I've been watching football. I don't know when he first got there, but let me see. Yeah, Simeone's been there. I feel like the entire time I started watching the 2014-15 season after the World Cup. I think Simeone's been there since then. Yo, Simeone's been at Atletico since 2011, bro. That is crazy. Since 2011, Simeone's been the manager. Hold 24 hours. What is these fake score lines, bro? No fake scores in the chat. Just hold 24 hours. We'll catch you on another stream, buddy, because you won't be back today. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, bro. Like, if you're in America, your best chance of going pro is the MLS. And unless you're already in an MLS academy, you got to go to school. And then you'll get drafted. Because if you're not in their academy, at 15, if you're not in an... Yeah, bro, at 15, if you're not in an MLS academy by now, school is your best bet. Just being realistic with you, bro. Nah, like literally, Atleti are basically like that little cousin that thinks that they're doing something, but they're not doing nothing. I told my parents when I graduate from high school, I want to go to Spain to play for Real Madrid's academy. It's a dream of mine. Yikes. Hold on, Mohammed. Hold on. Okay, this is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for, bro. How do we tell them? Muhammad, this is where you're going to have to get a realization, brother. I'm never going to tell somebody that they can't do whatever they want to in life. If your dream is to play for Real Madrid's academy, if that's your dream, then you continue to pursue that. But I'm going to give you some real advice right here, bruv. I'm going to be real. I'm going to probably tell you something that your parents is not going to tell you, bruh. There's a 99.9% chance it's not happening. Do you think you just go to Spain and just, what? What do you think? You just sign up for Madrid's academy and they, oh yeah, nah, like they take it. No, bro. You don't go to Madrid. They come to you, brother. Like they come to you. Muhammad, big up, bro. But stay in school. Again, if you're 15 and if you're already not in an academy in the MLS, bro, if you want to play professional and if you're going to be in America, you got to go to college. Like, by 15, if you want to play professional football, you should be in somebody's academy. So, yeah. Like my guy, Vamos, and I'm not repeating the other thing, but Vamos with the Jamaican flag. 1% chance, 99% faith. The odds of you playing for Real Madrid's academy, you would need Jesus Christ himself to talk to Florentino Perez or to talk to whoever's in charge of admitting players. It's not happening, more than likely. So I would tell you, go to school. Play for whatever college you get accepted into. And if you're good, you'll get drafted by the MLS. That's your best bet. Y'all holding tryouts. Brother, have you heard anybody that's got signed from those tryouts? That shit is like the Hunger Games. Ain't nobody getting signed, bruv. Shit is a little PR exercise. Ain't nobody from those tryouts is getting signed. It's not happening. Yeah, see, but Muhammad, this is the thing. You're thinking that you go to them. No. If they're not calling you, it's not happening, Muhammad. At 15, you're playing for like your travel team or whatever, right? Scouts will find you at a tournament, whatever, and then they'll reach out to you. You don't reach out to you could maybe send like your highlight tapes to like an academy or maybe. But scouts usually find the players. The players don't find the team because then everybody would just be there. So yeah, bro, stay in school. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stay in school, dog. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Espanyol score! Oh my days! Come on, Espanyol! From a set piece! Come on, Espanyol! Hold that, Atleti! Hold that! Espanyol, just hold on. Less than 20 minutes. Hold on! Hold on! Come on, Atleti! Come on! Hold that, Atleti! I always believed in Espanyol. They deserve the goal. They deserve the goal. Yeah, that's sloppy defending there. That is sloppy defending. By the way, Muhammad, I don't believe you. I don't think you're 15, and I don't think that you're actually trying to go pro. But it was just funny talking about it. But if you really are, stay your ass in school, brother. Yeah, man. Get this bootleg Madrid out of here, bro. It's only one team that's relevant in Madrid. Fuck is an Atletico. Nah, man. Hold that. Hold that, Atleti. Hold that. Come on. Espanyol, just hold on. I don't need you to score another goal. Just don't let them score. Hold on. What other changes have Atleti made? Yeah, so Griezmann just came on, basically. Barrios, Koke. Come on, Espanyol. Hold on, hold on. Do not concede, please. Hold that. Yeah, man. Griezmann FC. Fucking scrubs. Not happening. Barca can't afford Julian Alvarez. Atleti are going to ask for, like, a ridiculous amount of money. Like, you would have to go way over whatever your current record transfer is. Barca should have tried to sign him from Man City. Because how much did Atleti get him for? What, like 90 million? They're going to probably want double their money. So you're probably going to have to pay Atleti like 180 or something crazy like that. Barca don't got the peas. If you're Barca, just pray to God that Isaac stays at Newcastle one more year. And then go in for Isaac next summer. I think you'll be able to get him. But if he goes to Liverpool this summer, then no, you're not going to get him. And then I don't even know who the hell you can get next summer. Because it's not going to be Julian Alvarez. Yeah, Khaled. Espanyol equalized. Set piece. Both the goals in this match have been from set pieces. Espanyol got a nice little stadium. Yo, big up Joe. What's going on, bro? Says, big up Carnage. I said this last season. I'll say it again. Atletico is only useful at being a nuisance to Barca and Real. Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's true, bro. Like, they're just there to come third and to just throw off our seasons a little bit by taking points off of one of us. Big up, John. Hey, look, bro. Chaos tomorrow's going to be fun. We're going to talk about the Barca game. We'll probably talk about Atleti if they drop points. We'll talk about Real Madrid versus Osasuna. Whatever other news is coming out as well. Come on, bro. Chaos is so lit. I love it. I mean, that's true. If they don't win anything this season, and if he ends up staying at the club, then I don't know. I get it though, right? Like, I'm telling you, he's their version of Arsene Wenger. That's just what it is. No. I'm not. One second, chat. I'm not saying that Julian Alvarez wouldn't push for. Of course, if you're Julian Alvarez, why the fuck would you want to stay at Atleti if they go trophyless again? If you could play for Barca, of course, Barca are a much bigger club. Barca are more attractive than Atletico, so I get it, right? But he has like a 6-year contract with them. They're gonna want like 170 million, bro. You would literally. What's your most expensive transfer? Was it Coutinho, Griezmann, or Neymar? I'm sorry, no, not Neymar. Dembele. That's your top 3. Neymar didn't even cost as much as those. That's your top 3. You would have to break your transfer record fee to sign him, bro. I mean, it's easy to say that he's the most Atleti manager ever because he's been there since 2011. Like, he's been there since 2011. So, he's basically, like, just ingrained in Atleti culture. Man said, what did he sniff? Are you mad, brother? I was picking up my cards. I dropped my yellow card. Bro think I just did drugs on stream. Bro, what's wrong with you, man? Man thought I just did drugs on screen. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but you're not going to. Sorry to break it to you. I mean, Arsenal did not play good that game, but at least they won. So I would think that's the most important thing to them, is that they got the 3 points. Because imagine if they played well and then lost, right? People, smash that like button if you're just joining. Big up to everybody that's watching, man. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you can get in the live chat. My guy said best club in Madrid is Leganés. Best club in Barcelona is Espanyol. Hold that. We're not signing a striker anytime soon. The only way that we sign a striker is if Vinny or Mbappe leaves. Because then, let's say, for example, if Vinicius leaves next summer, right? Then Mbappe goes left wing, and then you get a striker, right? But while the two of them are at the club, it's not going to happen. That would be a waste of money, bro. If we're going to drop big money on a player, then let it be fucking Saliba or something like that. Sorloth is coming on. Julian Alvarez off. See? Look at this. Atleti are struggling to break this team down. Now you bring on a different profile of striker. You bring on this 6'5", 6'6" behemoth of a player, okay? Now, Espanyol can't defend you the same way that they did when Alvarez was on, because Alvarez is a very different player to Sorloth and vice versa. So now you have Thiago Almada, or I don't even know who's on the pitch, but whoever. You're going to whip crosses in. You now have an aerial threat. This is why having a player like Sorloth coming off the bench is so important. I mean, that's a good point, Jordan. But if he's leaving Atleti for Barca, he's not going to go there for less money, right? How the hell are you a left wing and center back? How? What kind of, what? What do you mean a left wing and center back? Usually people are like, yeah, I either play left wing or striker, or, oh, I play like left wing, or I can play as a 10. Man said he's a left winger, but can also play at center back. What? How do you play like Sergio Ramos if you can also play left wing? Now, Mohamed, put the fries in the bag, bro. Put the fries in the bag. I've seen enough. I've heard enough. I've heard enough, Mohamed.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
Bro, he's got to be trolling. Yeah, nah. Like left wing and center back combination, you know.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Oh my goodness. Man said he plays left wing and center back. Brother, you're not going pro. It's like I told you, Muhammad, stay in school, bro. Man said, so okay, so you said your dream is to play for Real Madrid's academy. What are you gonna tell them? Oh yeah, when they ask, yo, what's your left wing and center back? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. McDonald's is hiring. Oh shit! Espanyol score again! What a goal! What a header! Oh shit! Oh my goodness! What a header! What a ball into the box! Yo, Atleti are fucking ass! Oh my goodness! No way did they spend all this money on attacking players to struggle against Espanyol. For a majority of this match, Espanyol have been better than them. Aside from that Julian Alvarez free kick, what else have they done? What a ball into the box. Nah, that's a crazy header. That's a crazy header. My man was falling away from the goal, still managed to get his head onto it. Yeah, Oblak's not saving that. Oblak is not saving that. This guy was falling away from the box. Yeah, bro. Simeone height. This guy should be in Saudi Arabia. I'm telling you. Simeone needs to retire, bro. That is crazy. The game started at 3:30. Big up Staffy, by the way. I hope that you cooled down, bro. It's the United game. Oh, man. Yo, Dally, what's good, bro? Look at these absolute frauds. I knew I was going to have a successful hate watch this weekend. Just because it didn't happen with Barca, it doesn't mean that it wasn't going to happen with Atleti. These fucking bums. Now, 100%, Espanyol, the thing is, it's not like Espanyol have scumbagged their way to getting these 2 goals. They've genuinely just been the better team. Damn. And now Julian Alvarez is holding bench. They better hope that Sorlov gets an equalizer. Like, Atleti made all these attacking signings, bro. Thiago Almada, Alex Baena, right? Those two were the ones that started today. You bring in Johnny Cardosa. Like, Atleti have spent and brought in, I think, the most money so far out of us, Barca, and them. And they look like nothing is different. Thiago Almada, by the way, this was a very disappointing debut. I expected him to cook. I thought they were going to do a madness. I expected Atleti to play so much better in attack. I thought it would look way more fluid than what it has been. They look like shit. Espanyol is out here putting belt to ass. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Nah, Dally, that free kick was really good. It's about 2 minutes left. I wonder how much time they're going to add on because play hasn't stopped a lot. It should only, realistically, it should only be about 2 minutes. Look at Atleti, just doing exactly what we expect them to. Nothing. Look at these fucking bums. See, look. Now I get why there's no Atleti English fans that make content. Because, like, why would you subject yourself to this shit? 2-0 AC Milan. Yo, unless Luka Modric scored, we don't care. I'm going to be real. We're over here smoking on the finest Atletico pack. My lungs is just busting right now. I can't even lie. Sensei, we've been saying it all game. Simeone is washed. If they don't win a trophy this season, he has to go. It's time to retire. Spend more time with your family. Just because you signed your son doesn't mean that this counts as family time. Yo, Sam, big up for the raid, my guy. I appreciate that. W Sam. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to Football Carnage. If you're entertained, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications, man. Big up Sam every single time. And big up Barca Volume. Look, now they want to look like they have some urgency. They should have been playing like this from the minute the whistle started the game. Like, hopefully it's too late. We're about to find out how much time they add on. Let's see. It can't be any more than like 2 minutes, bro. Oh, now the players are arguing. Look, see, this is all that Atleti want to do. Look at these absolute fucking thugs. Look at these. Lock them all up. Lock up these thugs. This is all that Atleti want to do is just fight. This is not Argentina, okay? This is a first world country that you're in right now. Let me stop. Before I start cooking on Argentina. Because you can, hey, look, man, look, Argentinians, there's a reason why the national team, they play dirty. Atleti be trying to play dirty. Yeah. Yo, like, this is not fucking River Plate versus Boca Juniors. Yeah, have some decorum in La Liga, you absolute frauds. They added on 6 minutes? Get the fuck out of here. 6 minutes? Get the fuck out of here. 6 minutes. Why would they be adding on 6 minutes? What the fuck? How is this possible? It's possible because that lady are ass. That's how it's possible. The only time that Atleti decide to show up is if it's a Madrid derby. If it's not a Madrid derby, Atleti just seem like they don't care like that. They determine how successful their season is based on how they do against us. Big up Espanyol. Hold on for 4 more minutes. They're lucky that Rodrigo de Paul is still not there. I would have been calling for his arrest. I don't like Rodrigo de Paul. I still want him arrested. Arrest him for this Atleti performance. I might have to tag Donald Trump. Deport Rodrigo de Paul from the U.S., bro. Deport him. I can't have him in the same country as me, bro. Yeah, man. Fuck Atleti with their shit kits. It looked like they wear the same kits every... bro, if you're an Atleti fan, what's the point in buying a new kit? You just buying the same shit with just different fonts of the numbers. Like, once you own one Atleti kit, you just have them all. Please hold on, Espanyol. I mean, fuck it. Even if Espanyol concede, Atleti are still going to drop points. So I win either way. I win either way. Even if Atleti managed to get another goal and then it ends 2-2, guess what? You still drop points. Hold that. Hold that. Out the title race before it even started. Stupid ass club. Title race hasn't even started yet and they are already disqualified. Two-headed race. Two-headed race. I literally, because my match preview that's coming out after this game, I literally pre-recorded it. And I literally said, Atleti are probably going to win, but I hope that they lose. They can hold that. They can hold that. We're smoking on the finest of Atleti packs. I just hate this club. I don't hate them as much as I hate Barca, but like, this Atleti are just so fucking annoying. They're like a mosquito or like a fly that keeps buzzing by your ear. And like you're trying to swat it away and it just comes back and zzz, zzz, zzz. That's Atleti, like a little fucking mosquito. Big up to my guy Warrior. What's going on, bro? Respect Sorloff, D-Money. Sorloff is an absolute baller. Respect Sorloff. I don't like Atleti, but I can appreciate a proper striker. I wish we had Sorloff at Madrid. Could you imagine that big lump of an ogre up front for us? Stop it, man. Imagine having Sorloff off the bench. But I get it. He usually cooks you guys, so fair enough. I understand, actually. Yo, what's good, bro? I appreciate that. Might be. Simeone's washed, bro. Talking about some might be. Nah, he's cooked, bro. They can hold that. End the game, bro. Stop the count. Stop the count. No chance do Atleti even equalize. That's the game. Wow. Espanyol really beat Atletico Madrid. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. What a performance. What a comeback from Espanyol. Down 1-0. But they were the better team for a majority of this game. From the moment it started, Espanyol were more dangerous. Espanyol were in the final third very often, but they didn't really create any chances. And then Julian Alvarez. How the hell did Julian Alvarez get man of the match? What is this PR? They lost! How did Julian Alvarez get man of the match? What the fuck? They lost! Nah, man. Yeah, nah, Simeone needs to retire, bro. They are cooked. All those signings just to go out there and lose in your first game? Wow. Wow. Here are the standings. Wow. Nah, hold on. I'm about to make a tweet. Hold on. Should I just... Yeah. We'll keep it like that. Yo, if y'all not following me on Twitter, make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. Okay, people? Nah, but big up, guys. Wow. I didn't think Atleti were going to lose today. I definitely thought they were going to win. I expected Atletico to look a lot better on the ball as well. I thought that in attack, they were going to look like a different team to what we usually see. But when this game started, bro, Atleti were playing like they were defending a late lead. Like, Atleti were moving like it was the 90th minute, and they were only up 1-0. And it was like the 5th minute. I don't get why they were playing like that. Nah, that's actually crazy, bro. I agree. Unai Emery with this Atletico team, bruv, they'd win trophies. Because Emery's a good cup manager. What are you guys saying, man? Let's get a couple chats in, then I'm a dip. Who's live that we can redirect to? But let me read some of what you guys are saying. My Twitter, Carnage Mob. Look, the link just got dropped right here. The link for my Twitter just got dropped. I'm trying to tweet more. I'm trying to grow it. Omar, quick. What? Which Omar? Omar BYT or the regular or the other Omar? Alvarez to Barca? Not happening. Yeah, y'all can't afford him. You can't afford him. One Madrid down, one more to go. Mohammed, are you mad? Are you mad? We're winning like 4-0. What are you talking about? We're going to slap Osasuna. Espanyol was cooking. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Riha. Yes, they were. Successful hate watch. Hey, look, bro. Starting it off early with the successful hate watches. It's things you love to see. Now, Sensei, I literally said that Simeone is just their version of Wenger. Overstaying. Big up to Barca reacts, but not happening. Look, we all know. Yeah, Barca, they're the defending champions. But La Liga doesn't start until Real Madrid kick a football. We all know who the kings of Europe and the kings of Spain are. Right? Not only do we dominate domestically, but we just dominate everywhere. So the world is waiting for us to play. Yeah, your match was cool. Enjoy your little 3-0 against Mallorca. Yeah, whatever. But the big boys are playing in 2 days. So that's what the world is waiting for. Facts. Leave the football before it leaves you. I'm telling you, Simeone just needs to retire, spend time with his grandkids, you know what I'm saying? Learn a hobby, right? Maybe guy can go into punditry or something. But managing is not for you anymore, Unc. I can't even call him Unc. Shit. Nah, I don't think Emery's good enough for Real Madrid, but Emery's good enough for Atleti. Yes, he is. I think Atletico stick with Simeone because he's the greatest manager that club has ever had. He's the manager that made them relevant, right? Simeone is the manager that got them to compete with Real Madrid and Barcelona over a consistent amount of time. So he has done a lot for that club. And whenever he does leave, right, Simeone does deserve a statue whenever he retires, right? Like, he's done a lot for Atleti. But at the same time, just like with Wenger at Arsenal, he's overstaying his tenure. Guys, smash that like button. Come on, people. Let me see. Nobody that I want to redirect to is live. So I can't even redirect to somebody. Damn, that's tough. All these fabulous people here, and I can't even redirect. Nobody's live. All right, fair enough. Fuck it. People, match preview for Real Madrid Osasuna is dropping in the next 12 minutes. Make sure you smash that like button. Turn on those notifications so that you don't miss the preview. I'm super excited for Tuesday. We're going to be back tomorrow. I'm more than likely going to drop a video. Maybe I'll drop a video about my season predictions for Madrid. Maybe I'll do that. But, yeah, we're definitely going to be back with Chaos as well. Hold on. Let me see. Who the fuck is live? Let me make sure that I'm not missing anybody. But yeah, so I'll drop a video tomorrow. We'll be live with Chaos. Then Tuesday, our season kicks off, bro. It's going to be phenomenal. So, look, big up to everybody that's in here, right? Match preview is dropping in the next 11 minutes. If you're not in the Discord, join that. If you're not a member and you want to become one, it's pinned right there at the top. In a bit, people. Peace!
There.